Hey guys, it's Orbit747 making another Baraka video. This time I'm going over everything that has to do with corner resets and corner game, because really and truly, in my opinion, Baraka has one of, if not the best corner game in MK9. That's my opinion, but I really think it's true. So I'm going to go over like how to get them in the corner, how not to try and beat stuff their wake ups with anything, and just a lot of mix-up game and stuff like that. All right, so first things first, how to get them there. Basically, you want to blade charge. You want to use blade charge. Now, blade charge is safest if it's sort of a couple steps away. You don't really want to do it like really up close to them, because you can be punished pretty bad. Now, you can't spam it like I am here, but just read your opponent and you should be pretty good. You can also do a jump-in punch to 1-2-1 slices. That sort of works because the slices makes it safe. Yeah, if you can do that. You could also maybe mix it up with, I don't know, with B31. You can do his frame trap. Now his frame trap is 2, 2, 1 plus 2, 4, and then you just keep going. I sort of screw it up, and then I sort of skip past that part. But yeah, that's his frame trap, 2, 2, 1 plus 2, 4, and just keep going. Now here's what I call the whiff. I whiff a jump kick and go to down 4. After the down 4, it sort of opens it up for a charge and stuff like that. Offline, I don't know how well it would work. Online, it works okay. So yeah, here's the blade charge again. I can play a patient Baraka if I have to. Against Cyrex players, I usually have to, and I can read people really well. That's probably what I get off by most in this game, especially as like Sindel or Baraka, But yeah, alright, so you need to know a couple things. You need to know B plus 3, 1, which I just showed a little bit back. 2, 2, 1 plus 2, which I showed a little bit back. Spin, slices maybe, EX slice. I don't know why I did the EX slices. I don't talk about that. Chop chop. I don't talk about that either. Alright, I should warn you. I'm not doing a live commentary. It was recorded first, and I'm doing the live commentary. Step 4 reset. And some of the stuff I didn't really get to in the video. Like the EX slices was for A F2 EX slices into a combo or something, but I don't really do it that much. So okay, you can do 4 B31s for 31%. That's not that great for Baraka, but it's a really simple combo, and it's just showing you, how many times you can do it. And if you add an U3 in there, you can get like 43% damage, which I will go over later in the video. Alright. So, right here, I jump around like a jumping bean or something. I don't know. And, okay. That is slices. Now, okay. I know what I'm going over here. What I'm going over here is how you cannot, after this new patch, and trust me, this has almost made me want to quit the game sometimes. I get so frustrated. You cannot possibly try and stuff anybody's wake up with a move now. I mean, it is almost impossible. I would do spin or up plus 3. It's impossible now. I mean, even without the EX, which for some reason in training mode they always get the EX to the comms. Even without the EX, they most likely will not get hit by your spin or U3. So basically, you're sort of forced to block, which is why his resets come into play and why they're so important in his core game. Alright. So, right here, I'm ending with the reset. Notice how he doesn't get any wake-up opportunities. And here's where we get into the good mix-up. Alright, so I just like to do 3 B31s into the reset, and then you do 2, 2, 1 plus 2, 2 B31s into the reset. And what this is doing is it's a total guessing game, because if they block high, you can do the B31 and get them. If they decide to block low, you can get the 2, 2, 1 plus 2, because the last hit's an overhead. and so it's just constantly a guessing game for them. And I will show you what to do if they actually guess right, and they end up blocking. But yeah, that's basically the mix-up. Once you reset, you can either go with the low or the 2-2-1+2, which is an overhead. And so it's just a never-ending mix-up that just, I mean, will keep them in the corner. You're not giving them any chance to escape. If they try and block or jump out, I will show you what to do in a little bit here. But yeah, you can sort of see where I'm getting at here. It's one of his more dominant things in this. It's one of his more dominant traits is his corner game, and that's mainly why. Alright, so here's a couple simple combos. If you really don't like using those resets, I would highly suggest using the resets though. This I sometimes come back to if I really need to win a round, or I'm just, out of muscle memory. It's just B3-1, 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 spin, spin, or you can do an EX spin for like 37 damage. So, I mean, it's alright damage. It's not bad. But yeah, I don't usually use it. And so yeah, that's a couple little combos. Just showing the double spin combo again. I think someone was able to do like a triple spin combo. I didn't really attempt that this time, and it's not really that practical. But it looks pretty. It is all. I'll say this: any combo that leaves your opponent on the ground is not practical. But if you want to finish out a round, it is. All right, so just going back over what I was saying. The B+3 will hit low, and then the 2-2-1+2 will hit high because it's an overhead. Alright, so now I'm showing you U+3. Now, the reason my U+3 is so good is because it's +10 advantage on block. So basically, like right here, once you do the L+3, you can immediately go into the B3-1 reset, and you just, I mean, it's a great way to start off your corner pressure. Or if they decide to like try and jump out or block, the U3 will stuff that. It won't stuff wake-up attacks, but it'll stuff that. So you just keep going, and I mean it's really, really useful, and it's a very underutilized ability as well. I personally use it for baiting out teleports, but that's pretty gimmicky. But this is definitely not gimmicky. This is very, very important. It is a huge help. All right. Now what I'm going to try and do here is another use for U+3, and that's sort of getting your opponent in the air, which basically makes it easier to do combos. Like, it'll prolong your combos a little bit. So like right here, 43%. B+3-1, up +3, B+3-1, B+3-1, and into a spin, EX spin. Right there, that's not as much, because you can either do 2 B3-1s after, you can only do 1. Sort of depends on how comfortable you feel with it. And just that alone is like 36. I think I show a 41 here in a second. Right here. No, never mind. If you do 2 spins after that, it'll be 40%. I sort of screwed up here. Because, fun fact, I learned this literally like today while I was filming. I was just messing around. I was like, oh, I should probably show how sometimes E+3 can sort of reset the combos. And then I just magically discovered that you can do 2 B+3-1s after the up+3 and get into those combos. I'm sure other people have discovered that, but I mean, it's pretty cool. And it's pretty effective as well. And so I sort of screwed up the last part of the original footage, so I had to cut in the video. I think it already passed. I've just been sort of rambling a little bit. But anyway, yeah, that's what that was. Because I went back and redid it. And so I'm sort of showing a little bit more. Yeah, I was just showing a little bit more of the successful sides of it. Alright, so now I'm just sort of going over something, or recapping basically. Alright, so the charge can get them in the corner. the fake jump kicks can, you have to know B3-1, 2-2-1+2, resets. Yeah. I really didn't need to do the recap. At this point, I was sort of trying to pick through my brain, see if anything else was worth mentioning. Alright, so the E+3 is +10 on block. And, okay. I don't know if I'm about to do it, but, okay, so really, there's a couple things. If you want to try and bait or stuff their wake up or keep them in the corner, if you use anything, use U+3 or spin. That is my advice to you, because spin is 7 frames and knocks them back. U+3 you can combo off. But that's probably the best. You could probably do an F4 because then you get the frame traps and stuff. Yeah. Also, I wanted to mention I'm gonna link it in